Yo, you're watching Shurkou, and today we are back with some more Wild Rift Esports. And as you can see, we are continuing the series that we started a couple of days ago. Cerberus Esports going up against Game Home Esports in the Vietnamese Icon series. And the Cerberus, of course, already got that first victory, and was mainly due to their mid laner playing an amazing round on Diana. And as you can see, Game Home decides to ban out the Diana straight away here, along with that Akali ban. Meanwhile, Kai'Sa and Lee Sin banned out from the side of Cerberus, two very broken champions. Camille first pick seems to be the choice so far for Cerberus, and you already saw it in the title and thumbnail of this one. We're gonna see once again a very interesting mid lane champion being picked by Game Home. I'm already a fan of them. They weren't too successful last game with that Twisted Fate mid, even though they played it extremely well. He had that sick outplay as well. So this time, this Ezreal, you might think it's gonna go into the marksman position. Well, it's gonna go into the mid lane. So that's gonna be really exciting. And I'm sure they're completely trolling Cerberus here, because Cerberus is probably thinking, okay, Corki mid, Ezreal dual lane. Easy peasy, right? Well, we'll see about that. Olaf being picked for the jungle position here for Cerberus. Let's see what they pick along with it. Seraphine, she can go support, she can go mid. We'll see what she will decide to do. Fiora, locked in instantly. Great little counter pick to the Camille. Generally late game, the Camille starts taking over that matchup, but that is... Guys, these two are just the classic Baron laners of Wild Rift Esports right now. These two are the ones that we see by far the most. We see this matchup almost every single game. So yeah, it is pretty standard to pick it. We also have a Jarvan pick for the jungle position here for Game Home, and a Xayah and an Ahri pick. So not only Game Home going for some interesting picks, but we also see Xayah. We don't see her that often. And we also see Ahri, and we don't see her often at all. And a Lux support, very standard for Game Home. This is gonna be a very exciting game, I would say. Let's skip straight ahead into the action. Move my camera. There we go. Whoops. And this should be fine. We're recording. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, this should be very exciting, okay? Because the dual lanes, especially the Corki Lux dual lane, is extremely aggressive. They have a lot of poke, but the Seraphine by herself has a lot of poke, and don't underestimate Xayah in the laning phase. Is actually a pretty sick champion after all those buffs she received a couple of months ago. So especially in the laning phase, like level 1, level 2, level 3. So we might see some early aggression here, but the camera not focusing on it right now because the Baron laners are fighting a little bit here, both poked down a little bit. And of course, the show, the eyes should be as well on that Ahri versus Ezreal matchup in the middle. That should be a lot of fun. But as you can see here, the dual lane's already going at it, man. The Xayah incredibly low, very dangerously low, beautiful double binding. Is the Seraphine gonna die? She does not die, but both flashes forced by this little Lux and Corki combo. That is amazing already. Super well played. Double binding, man. Can it get any better? I don't think so, man. If you hit that double binding, that is every Lux player's wet dream. Can I get demonetized for that? Guys, you know my wet dreams are all about those feet. Anyway, look at Jarvan, man. He's at a blue buff. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Jarvan blue. Nice. He's stealing the enemy blue. Olaf is stealing the enemy blue as well, though. So they trade. Is he gonna give it to Ezreal? No, he doesn't. He does not give it over. Look at Fiora diving the Camille between the two towers. She is completely dominating the matchup right now. She has that Grasp of the Undying, which is notoriously just Fiora with Grasp of the Undying. Right now, in Wild Rift, there is not a single champion that can lane against that in the early game, okay? So, very, very, understandable that this Camille is just getting clapped, but now the Camille is getting clapped even harder because the Jarvan joined up as well. She did a lot of damage to this Fiora. Fiora definitely has to retreat now. Fiora also wasted her ult. Well done by Camille, actually. She is able to push them out of her lane. She wastes the Jarvan's time a little bit. The gank failed. She is all across the board. Very happy about that. Cerberus Still behind in gold though, I assume because the bot lane is a little bit behind after having to flash and yeah, just getting clapped completely. The mid lane seems like just a standard farm lane. What I like to do on Ezreal is I like to, you start with the Mystic Shot of course, and then you just push the first wave hard. You hit level 2 after the first wave, and then you just all in with that Arcane Shift. You just jump in, you auto attack, that Conqueror, the Qs. It's just too much, man, okay? You can very easily cheese a kill. Of course, in pro play, that's not going to work, because they're going to know about that. Oh my god, what a good Camille gank, man. She just swoops in from the side, ults the Ezreal. The Ezreal is instantly dead, even after flashing. He gets charmed up by the Ahri, and yeah, extremely well played. Keep in mind, Taku here for CES seems to be one of their main carries, because he was amazing on that Diana. As I said last game, I was simping him quite a bit. I think he got robbed of the MVP, because he really carried those team fights, man, especially early on. He put his team into the lead. He went for a Luden's Echo as well on this Ahri, very standard, honestly. We also have Ezreal completing his Manamune, so he's pretty happy as well. Definitely a little bit behind though, 700, 600 gold behind the Ahri right now. He's gonna struggle in this laning phase, especially because the Ahri still has her flash, and she will have her ultimate soon, and he doesn't have his flash and no barrier either. So he is in a huge pinch of trouble. However, the dragon is in trouble because it's getting attacked by Corki and Jarvan, and it is dropping dangerously low. It gets taken. They just decided to do it. Olaf was nowhere near it. He was in the base. He was not in position, and they instantly capitalized. They get the Ocean Dragon. They're pretty happy with that. However, they're still falling further behind right now, 500 gold behind, after that Ezreal got first blooded in the middle lane. Now that Jarvan and Lux are going into that bot lane, Tribrush are they're just sweeping out the vision. He went for a commando skin. It's honestly a very underrated skin. It is actually the only Jarvan skin I do not own, but it is a very good one. It is a very good one. The other ones, of course, have very flashy animations. This one can't really compare, but is a clean little nostalgia piece, because that's how I played Jarvan back in Season 2. With that skin, you know, on PC. Anyway, I digress. Old man reminiscing about his childhood, you know, the boomer. It is what it is. That's what we boomers do the best. Meanwhile, the Fiora is in a huge heap of trouble here. Is she gonna drop? Is she gonna get ulted by the Camille? Camille decides to not ult her, decides to finish with the ult because she was waiting for that riposte to come out of Fiora. She didn't want to just ult her and then get riposted back into her face, and Fiora escapes. Very well done. However, both junglers, something that is triggering me, both junglers going for a Guardian Angel first item. This is just the Vietnam meta. They like to play super aggressive. It makes the game really fun to watch. So honestly, I'm happy about that. Oh my god, the flash ult. And the ult flash, I mean, by the Seraphine coming in to just try to engage under the tower, but not able to. But that was a very nice little mechanical play there. She wasted Ignite as well, I believe. I love how aggressive Vietnam plays, man, with the Ignite on some supports, Ignite on the Ahri. After that, at the barrier nerf, a lot less barriers seen here. Yeah, with Corki pushing, Lux hits the... I think she missed the ult, I believe? I'm not sure, maybe that hit. Oh man, she just pokes the Xayah out hard. However, Cerberus is able to use that time while the support is still bot and the jungler was stuck mid on the enemy side. They use that time to get that Rift Herald. Very well done. The gold is dead even, guys. This is as even as it gets this game. Now let's discuss, because I don't think anything's gonna happen. Oh, this Xayah, okay. She's trying to chase, she knows her team is coming, following up, and the Corgi has to retreat, can't push the tower because of that threat of Xayah. If she roots him with her third ability, he's gonna be donezo, because the Ahri was following up a beautiful ult again by the Camille. I know, I mean, it's only a point click, but it's more about the macro, right? I know, you only click it on the enemy, you can't miss it, but you have to be at the right spot at the right time, and that is what this Camille player is doing so far extremely well. EZREAL really not doing too well, man. I was excited about this. I was like, okay, I zapped forward and I saw an EZREAL mid lane. Okay, so I was like, okay, game pretty even so far. I'm gonna use this as content. But man, he's getting clowned, bro. The Lux gets clowned as well. Is she gonna die? She does not die in the end. She is trying to clear that wave. Let's EZREAL farm that minion. Not like the supports in solo queue. Ah, you leave your minion wave for a millisecond. It's gone, man. It's gone. Hey, who's gone as well? I think the Camille is gone. Yes. Beautiful Q over the wall by the Fiora. Connects onto the Camille. Easy kill. The Camille actually played it really well. She tried to juke away, to run away from it, but wasn't able to. Very well done there by Ton X. Now, again though, Game Home trying to cheese that dragon again. Are they gonna get it? Cloud Drake, pretty big. Pretty nice to have. Are they gonna get it though? Ooh, the Seraphine misses completely, but that is a pretty good little Valkyrie by the Corki. The Ahri actually gets the finishing blow onto that dragon. Corki gets the kill onto the Xayah. However, the Jarvan ends up dying on the side of Game Home. And honestly, 1-for-1 trade, pretty good for Cerberus here because they secure the dragon. I don't know how Ahri gets it. I don't know how both junglers don't get it. But it happened. Very well done by Taku there. Probably a little bit lucky, you know. Usually when anybody other than the jungler with the smite gets the dragon or baron, it's usually a bit lucky, you know. You just throw your ability at it when it's low and you just pray. You hope for the best. But very well done there. Cerberus, honestly, I would say they're in the lead now, you know, because they have an Olaf with the bonus move speed, with the dragon buff. That is super nice to have. Camille also likes it, although Camille likes it way less than the Olaf, because Camille can just dash through walls, you know, a million times per second. It's crazy. Her mobility is just absolutely insane. So she doesn't really need that dragon buff as much as other melee champions. But again, Olaf, no dash at all. He loves it. So he's very happy. And at the same time, he would hate it if the enemies had it. But while I'm saying that, another teamfight breaks out. Oh, not really a teamfight, a 1v1. But the Fiora, again, winning it. Pretty hard, too. Usually, we see at this point, Camille turning it around and winning against Fiora, at least in previous games that I watched. But here, seems like the Fiora player is just cracked out. Gets a kill, ends up dying to the Olaf, though. Very well done there. Follow up. And it seems like CES, no, they will not get this tower. Now, again, let's discuss who's going to be stronger in the late game, because that's going to matter a lot, but I have to pause that thought again, because the Lux gets charmed up by the Ahri. Beautiful solo kill. I'm going to call it a solo kill because he set it up for his team. The Xayah gets the finishing blow, but he did 90% of the work for that. The Jarvan goes a little bit too deep. He wanted to defend the tower. The tower ended up dropping anyway, and it cost him his life as well. Now, this Camille, does she have the ultimate? She does not have the ultimate available. EZREAL is able to get away with his life. The EZREAL, let's just say he was playing better on Twisted Fate. Okay, he was playing much safer. Here, he's getting caught a lot for a champion that has that huge mobility. Blue EZREAL, okay. I didn't even see that. Well, I didn't scroll this far the first time around when I checked whether this game would be interesting. Blue EZREAL, very, very nice. He's gonna be very, very nice against the Camille, you know. He has some bonus armor against the Xayah. Against Olaf, he can't really slow him. So, you know, usually you want to go blue EZREAL against Darius, against Singed. Champions that you can really easily kite. But while I'm saying that, the Corki is getting completely caught. Gets actually killed as well, was not able to get away. The Lux is able to get away though, and now this Camille is chasing the Fiora, but Fiora is easily able to escape. Is just gonna split push bot, I would say, but while that is gonna go on, the Baron buff might be taken by Cerberus. The Jarvan ends up face checking. He misclicks the Q, is not able to flag and drag out of harm's way, has to flash, still ends up losing his GA, and no, they do not decide to pursue, but beautiful macro by the Fiora, decides to push out mid lane, completely worth. GA, On the Jarvan, big. Very nice that they got it for Cerberus Esports. But the mid lane tier 1 tower, definitely more worth. Super well played by the Fiora. Now again, back to the topic. Who's going to be stronger late game? Now we are seeing that Fiora is too strong in the 1v1. So this is how Game Home is still keeping themselves in the game. Okay? But with this second dragon for Cerberus here going over to them, the Mountain Dragon, we'll see if they will still be able to keep that advantage in the 1v1. As I said, the Camille scales very well. The Fiora scales really well as well, and Fiora is just broken. But Camille can at some point do something. Okay, that's what we usually see. But yeah, for late game, again, Xayah is really strong. Ahri is decent. Seraphine is top tier. So is the Lux though. Junglers, both. I mean, Olaf is definitely better than Jarvan late game. But you have to keep in mind that in esports, Jarvan not dealing damage late game does not matter to his team because they're good. The carry players are going to be good. They're going to deal enough damage, especially if you have double marksman, which is really strong late game. And he's just going to provide the CC. And he's really good against Olaf. He can just ult him and then just flag and drag out of his own ult and leave the Olaf in that circle. And the Olaf can't escape. Corki and Ezreal just make quick way of him. And yeah, that's how I see these team fights, okay? That's how I see these team fights. If Ahri does not get a nice charm onto one of the two carries on Corki or Ezreal, I think Game Home definitely can win this late game. They should be stronger. Again, I'm not too experienced with the Camille versus Fiora matchup. So far, as I said, Camille started winning 6 minutes ago. At 8-minute mark usually is what I've seen. Camille started winning the 1v1s, but he's just not making it work. The Fiora is just constantly winning. So if she keeps winning, I think Game Home might have a very, very solid chance, especially because the gold lead is non-existent. I know it seems like 8-3 is pretty good for Cerberus, but no, it's a 3k gold lead. That doesn't matter at 50k gold totals. Yeah, beautiful repost onto the Camille ult, and Fiora actually decides to run away. Would she really lose that after the Camille ult is already over? I mean, again, I'm not a Baron lane player. They for sure know that Zhonya's use by the Corki is going to be able to get away. Oh my god, huge engage by the Jarvan. That is actually, I think, a winning teamfight for Game Home. Meanwhile, the Fiora is losing though. Never mind. The Jarvan ends up dying as well. No enemy dropping on the side of Cerberus. The Game Home not able to kill any of them. That looked like a good teamfight there with the Jarvan ulting, I believe, one carry and the Seraphine. But now the Fiora healed so much and she's able to get the 1v1. But the Camille ult is up again and she survives with a single drop of health. Wow, man. What an intense 1v1. I'm telling you guys, these Vietnamese teams, man, they just hit different. This is so sick. Man, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I need a little breather, okay? I need to calm down a little bit so we can collect our thoughts. Let's check out the items. We have a Blade of the Rune King on Ezreal. He's going to start doing a lot of damage. The Fiora went for a Blade of the Rune King as well. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that build. It seems really fun. Third item, Blade of the Rune King. Meanwhile, the Lux has her two supportive items, the Harmonic Echo and that Ardent Sensor. Same for the Seraphine. The Ahri is actually really fed with a Luden's Echo. I mean, she's at 13k gold. She's looking really good, man. She's looking really good. I mean, now the gold advantage is a little bit more than before now for Cerberus. It's looking at a 4,000 gold lead, but again, it doesn't matter too much. But you know what will matter, and it will decide the game completely. The Infernal Elder, which is spawning in 15 seconds. And so far, Cerberus is only focusing on the Baron vision. They're only sitting on that side. But the Camille is 1v1ing the Ezreal once again. No, he just jumps over the wall. And I think he is fine, judging from the minimap position. But again, there's only a Camille on that Elder Dragon side. Oh my god, huge engage there. Lux gets completely popped. I think that was a Seraphine ult flash combo. We didn't see it, unfortunately. But her ult and her flash are on cooldown. I think she just completely wiped the enemies there with that CC. And that is a 4v5 situation in favor of Cerberus Esports. I think they will easily get this Elder Dragon. But the teamfight is again breaking out. The Olaf is super low, but the Fiora ended up dying. And with Fiora dead, I think that is a very easy cleanup job here. The Jarvan is already in his GA, ends up respawning and dropping instantly again. The Camille is not able to get the Ezreal into her stun. She jukes her a little bit, but it is an infernal Elder over to Cerberus with Triple Dragon. So that is a lot of bonuses from the Elder buff. That is very, very problematic right now for Game Home. Man, these games are so exciting. You know, usually in the Taiwanese Icon series, oh man, 18 minutes in, you're looking at 4 kills in the game. I'm not even kidding. Now I know that's clean Wild Rift, but you know, this is also very clean, mechanically very clean. You know, I would compare the Taiwanese Icon series with the LCK from PC, the Korean League, and the Vietnamese Icon series with the LPL, the Chinese League, okay? Because that's where they really play aggressive and have like 50 million kills every single game. And honestly, it's just more fun to watch. It is honestly just more fun to watch. Even though the Korean style might be a little bit cleaner. But while I'm saying that, Cerberus, with their full advantage right now, secure a very, very easy Baron buff. And now the only hopes of Game Home is for Fiora to somehow miraculously beat the Camille in a 1v1 after Camille has the Elder Dragon buff, Infernal Dragon. Keep in mind, this is the nerfed Elder Infernal on the newest juicy patch of Wild Rift. But I don't know. I don't think this Fiora can beat her. She has to try now. You're already okay. Nice riposte, ult. Yeah, looking good. She just jumps away. See, the Camille can just jump away until the Fiora ult is over and then just go back in. But the top lane tower is getting pushed. I think it's going to just drop to these 2 cannon minions. Baron buffed up. Oh no, Ezreal gets caught once again. That Zhonya's is not going to help you, buddy. You just get one tapped right after. Corki gets one tapped as well. With both marksmen dead, Jarvan dies as well. And this is going to be a very easy finish. Fiora ports back, but it doesn't do anything in the end. Beautiful game, man. That was really exciting to watch. Man. Whew. Look at Cerberus icon there. You see that? Look, it's like the Cerberus. It's like an actual. It's cool. Hey, listen, gotta compliment. Gotta point out. Ooh, that GA, bro. Ooh, no. Don't do this, man. That is too beta, man. You don't deal enough damage. They needed, especially if you're behind, right? Don't build the GA. Because if you're behind, if you don't get as much damage as possible, you will never have any hopes of coming back in these team fights. They were losing every single team fight. If you go for a GA, what is it going to do? What is it going to do, man? You're a Corki, you have that packaged up Valkyrie, you're pretty safe. You shouldn't be dying anyway. You have that dash, you have flash, you have a barrier. You should be chilling, you know? I definitely think this Xayah probably did the most damage, but this Ahri, again, a beautiful... Oh, look at this, see? The Ahri almost did the most damage, only 1000 damage behind with 3000 less gold in her pocket. This Cerberus Taku, just absolutely insane mid laner, one of the best ones we have seen so far. 2 amazing performances already. And the Ezreal did the most damage on the enemy team. I mean, this Corki, come on, man, 13k, come on, man. I would report him. If that was solo queue, low-key a report. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this professional match here. Also, let me know if you have any suggestions for other matches I should check out. And also, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell if you don't want to miss future Wild Rift Esports content on this channel. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace!